try this one. Yay. Okay, do we have sound? Is it there now? I think it's showing on my screen that you've got sound. Let me know. Maybe. Waiting for you to let me know, guys. Yes. Okay, you've got sound. So again, I'm apologizing for the disruption this morning. We have tried to get this working and the normal camera is not working. So after much deliberation, we're off a separate camera over here where you are controlled by this, and hopefully you'll get to see some of what's going on. So we have sunshine, which is great, and we have a lot of piggies still in rescue, and hopefully you can participate in what we're doing. Can you see me okay, or is it grainy? I don't know. Might be grainy because we're working off this other camera. It's an external camera, but it's on the highest speed and everything, so we'll just have to go with it, guys. I'm sorry. There's some technical issues. Okay. So what I'm going to do is get some piggies over here. Put that down. We've got the chat. Okay. Working a bit differently. I'm going to aim that down. Hold on. Down to here. Okay. Let's go. Don't let him go on there. Who is this little piggy? This is Pablo. I saw him before. Pablo's super cute. How old is Pablo? How old is he? One? Just over one? Yeah. Hello, Pablo. Pablo's been very patient. Even his ears look really good. You're taking great care of him. Yeah, little fella. Where do you keep Pablo? Where do you keep him? Inside, outside? Where does he live? In the lounge room? Yeah, because he's looking really, really good. Do you use Revolution on him or anything like that?
No, but he had ivermectin just at the beginning of April.
Right, okay. Keep that up to him. And the reason I say that is his little coat here has got some little tiny divots in it. If you turn him around this way, you can see little potchy potch divots in that way. I don't think it is. I think it's actually, that's where we see when they start to get a few mites. That's the first thing we see. So you've put ivermectin on him already. Did you do a second dose? Okay, because you need to reapply that with ivermectin. Because the first dose only kills the live parasites. The second deals with the egg cycle. Yeah, so just do that again.
When we get home?
Yeah, when you get home. So when did you do it to him?
Well, actually, he bought it with Chantel.
So she did it. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to say it was the first week of April.
Right. Okay. So when you get back, I'd actually repeat the cycle. Just do it today and repeat again next week.
And that's 0.3 of a mil?
You can do 0.3. He won't need 0.3. He's a bigger boy. You could just do 0.2 on him. He's around a kilo in weight, which, so I just do 0.2. And that will just stay on top of that. So, yeah, that's literally what this little marking is that's there. Is there any particular concern you've got?
No particular concern with him, but if you would
get his nails, we will do that. Gorgeous boy. Hello. I know. That in there. I know. Can I have that one? Oh. He's only got the tiniest bits on his front.
They haven't been known for ages.
Yeah, well, they wear them down. Some piggies do really well. But whatever surface you've got him on, it's working for him. And some piggies' nails grow faster than others.
He's only on fleece, so it's...
Right. It's just him, natural to him, slow-growing nails. That's good. Yeah. No. Yeah, because look how short they are. It's only this one is really longer. Just cut all those little tips off. We leave a little bit of white because it's like our nails being cut right back if we don't do that. I know, sweetheart. Come here. Let me do this. done, I'll just wipe out his little ears for him as well. It looks really, really good.
I think the girls have done their ears.
Yeah, their ears feel great. They feel really, really good. There's nothing I can pinpoint on here.
Learnt from your
Yeah.
YouTube videos.
No, you've done it really well. There's literally, I'm just wiping it out just with a little bit of malaseb, just to make sure we sort of get this little bit gone. But they look and feel really good. Nothing rough or untoward there at all. So I'm doing really good. Yeah.
You'll have to tell Cameron that she's done a good job on his ears.
Good. Yeah, no, really good. That's it. And then you are super cute. Are you enjoying having piggies?
They're like
Yeah.
live dolls.
They are, aren't they?
When they're in the lounge room,
When
they
they're
get
in there, they love.
picked up 10 times a day.
Yeah, they love their space. For sure. So who gets picked up most?
Pablo.
Pablo?
Well, they're actually separated because they've been fighting, and
Oh, have
Pablo's up the top, so he's kind of at waist height, so he's very easy to
Right.
access.
Oh, okay.
Stormy's down the bottom.
The Stormy's down the bottom. There we go. Well done. Whoop, 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 whoop. No taking off on here, mister. There we go.
You get Stormy, I'll take Pablo.
You got him? I'll put some ivermectin on him there as well. So you're doing it at home. But if you repeat it in 1 week, that will be good. Okay?
Don't nibble me.
That's, you just bring him forward. Just hold him there. Okay, that can just be absorbed. He can go back. By the time he's home, it'll be okay. And oh, look at this big boy. Oh, my word. He has got darker ears, hasn't he? Yeah. Hello, gorgeous.
So he's the one that's got something on his lips.
Yeah, I can feel it. The minute I put my hand there, it's got something going on there. What a cutie. So you can see his little face up here. We'll check out what's going on. Let's get his nails and things done first. Come here, little fella. Use that in just a minute. The other one into here. Put that on you for a minute, mister. Get your ears done first. So how long have you had or noticed it there on here?
I think.
Is it a recent
Oh,
thing?
yeah, only within weeks.
Right.
Probably noticed it about 2 weeks ago, and the scab came off.
Yeah.
But then obviously it's come back again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. What do I do with them now? Let's get these done for you. Nervous with his mouth, isn't he? Yeah, you are.
And
Let me wrap
that
you up.
foot in particular recently, for some reason, seems to be a little bit. That
So I'll do his front paws when now he grows much longer nails than his buddy. So let's get those done, and we'll do your front ones when we check your face out in a minute. Okay. Yeah, he's just got one short little nail that's really short there.
damaged.
Did it? Oh.
Doesn't say on the camera.
No. What happens?
It wasn't us.
No, but they remain sort of swollen and sometimes a bit misshapen. Yeah.
From Christmas time.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's put you there, little guy. Let's have a look. Oh, you have got a lot there, haven't you? Yeah, I know. Really. Let's see. Checking out this little mouth first. Yay. I'll clean up those top front teeth.
He regularly has food stuck in his front teeth. That
Yeah, you can see it's discoloured up there.
Yeah, this is the first
And-
time we've seen it
This bad.
where it gets the scab.
Yeah, okay. So you're removing the food each time
If I
up
see
there?
it there, yeah, I'll put
Yeah.
it, but I may not go far enough up.
Yeah. I know, we've got quite a lump there you have. It's okay. Come here. Sit there. Just brush that down. Okay. Also take a little peek in there at your back teeth as well. His front teeth at the bottom are a little bit long, but they're lovely and straight. I wouldn't worry about doing anything with them yet, but I think he will need to have that kept an eye on. Yay! I know.
They have to have dental work done sometimes.
They can, yeah. If it's just the front teeth, we can easily do that here, and some rear teeth we do. But I know his teeth are lovely at the back. They're really, really nice. How are you? That was good. Let's see, look like, come on. Like, don't touch them. Come on. Oh, you're a big fella. Come on. Good boy. Just want to see the bottom ones. Let me see. Let me see the bottom ones. Good boy. It's cranky. It's cranky. Cranky. Come on. He's got beautiful top molars. They're all beautiful. They're perfectly in alignment. I just want to see his bottom ones.
He's not very old, so I would hate to hear that he did have
No,
problems.
no. Well, the only thing is like his bottom front teeth are just getting a little fractionally long, but he can grind them down because they're perfectly flat and even.
I
Just
don't
want
think
to.
he's even quite one yet.
Okay.
I think he's probably around about a July
Yep.
birth.
Oh, stop that. Stop. Mister. Stop that. I haven't quite had a scallywag like you. Can you come and just pop your hands on his feet? Can we just put one hand across on his feet there? Just keep him calm. That's it. Thank you. Well, I did this bit. Have a look. Okay. Good boy. That's it. Yeah, good. Okay. All right. Finally got a little look there. Mr. Cranky. Yeah, he hasn't got too much food up there now. He's got some stuck. We'll just get that down. What's going on up there? Let's see. Okay. I think it would be useful to you to give him a little bit of milstat each day. And just get that down. Yeah, I don't know. Don't want you messing with my teeth. A little bit of flossing here. Good boy. Boy. Got the babies in there. Yeah. Okay. What I'd like you to do, and you can let them go down, it's fine. What I'd like you to do is using a Q-tip. I'm just going to wipe over this just to, oh, stop it, cranky pants. Just to wipe that area carefully. This is malaseb, which is an antifungal. That's not going to be enough for what this is. But just to clear that area like that, it's nice to wipe it down. Okay. And then doing exactly the same thing. If you can keep him there for me, just keep him on there. You got him?
Yeah. There's a container of creams up here.
Yeah, no, it's a liquid. Yeah, it's a liquid. It's I'm just going to I'll be right back. You can get in the cuddle for a minute. That's all right. I'll be right back.
Is
So this is an oral antifungal. Just get that from the chemist. It's a milstat.
They're too early anyway.
Guys, you're on live stream. Right.
chatting?
Now what I'm going to do is just look into that. You can.
No, look, we're going to be fucking around there for an hour. And then we're going to come all the way back to go all the way out.
Ben, if Dad wants to go now, please go. Okay.
I can't go now because we're not. You're going to get a time. Because you've run out of time. I've run out of time.
And you're both on live stream. You're both on YouTube. YouTube, you should vote. Should they go? Should they not? Okay, so you're going to give him a little bit of this each day, okay? Preferably after you've given them their food, so let them have a chance to eat their veg. And then what I want you to do is just pop it into his mouth like that, because that deals with any oral fungal and thrush issues that are there. But using this, I want you to dab it onto this area, okay? And it's quite edible by them, so it won't affect them, and it will stain him a little bit yellow. But you want to make sure you get it along the edges of that area. Okay, you can see it just going a bit yellow. That's it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to pop him back to you. Try that for a week.
Okay.
The scab itself is very hard. If you try and pull and remove that, it will bleed and break underneath. So you don't want to do that. But at the same time, we don't want to see that escalate.
Yep.
And the issue is with the food getting up there, you're doing the right thing, removing it, but you just need this in his mouth, which will help it stop becoming that way.
All right.
Okay.
And how much of that did you give him?
0.1 of a mil.
Okay.
So yeah, in 0.1 of a mil.
All right.
And so just pop that in his mouth after he's had the veg about half an hour later. You can do it twice a day at the moment. And as you see it disappear, then lessen it to nothing. So over the next week, you should see it really start to diminish and go. If it continues to escalate, then there are other medications we can do. There are things like silverzine cream and other things we use, but they're not as edible. We have to be careful about where we put them. Can I just check his front paws as well? Just do a quick check on those. Little guy. Here we are. Come here. Yeah, there's absolutely no fungal on those feet. And it's purely related to his little teeth. Okay. He's super cute. Let's pop some ivermectin on him as well. That's right. Get the right group. He's super, super cute. He's gorgeous. A little Himalayan. It's beautiful. There we go. So if you repeat that in a week's time, and that should finish, keep on track with parasites.
Okay.
But yeah, with the face, you can be a little bit more liberal with the yellow cream on there. That's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, do that twice a day at the moment, maybe for the next 3-4 days. Keep any additional food up there out of the mouth, and then let's chat in a week. Okay.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
All right.
It's great to see you.
He's got ivermectin on his ears.
So you're okay, Ben? All right. Are you going on from there? Okay, good. Good. Do what Dad wants. Okay. Oh my word. So they made it there. Hi. So we've got, let me just get this off the screen so Janice, hello, how are you? Roberts, hello. Carolee, hello. Fit Skinny Vision, hi. We've got quite a few people in the chat. I'm sorry the cameras are not working normally. It's a little bright, probably because the white screen behind. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have to run off this camera for now. We've had some sort of hiccup. We tried to fix it, probably made it worse. But anyway, we'll go with that. So
Should we put another thing up the back?
no, I think most of the time they're on the table, so
Okay.
it's okay down here. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll put you back down on this area so you can see. Okay. He's such a super cutie. Shall we check that new little girl that's come in? Do we know where she's gone? The little 8-year-old. The little 8-year-old? Where is she?
Oh, okay. I was just going to ask you before you do that. Can you come into his face? He's very frightened. He's been once bitten on his rear end,
Okay.
and he's got a big scar.
He's got a scar mark on there. Hello, gorgeous.
His name is Wilbus.
Wilbus.
He's come to find a buddy.
Cute piggy. Wilbus, hello. Aren't you cute?
Can you turn the
You're
camera down on
sweet.
him?
No, it's on him.
Oh,
It's here.
It's here. Right. Sorry, I was looking at the computer screen.
He is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wilbus, you're super cute.
And right here is grease gland.
Yeah, I'm just checking all over. Got a bit of a lump going on here. He needs a bit of a boy clean. That's
He needs a boy
yeah.
clean.
Yeah, whenever you it does, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll put some gloves on, I'll do that. But you can tell, and
Right.
a lot of people would just dive in and give males a clean, all the time, which it's gross. It's like it's not something you have to do all the yeah, but it's not something you have to do all the time. But when you pick up a boy like this and you can see a lump, see, this is his boy bit, his little piggy.
Yeah.
From here to here, but there's a massive lump right here. Can you see it? It's almost
Yeah,
discolored. That's probably smegma encasing his little boy willy.
Okay.
Yeah, so we need to clean that off for him
Okay.
to make it a bit more comfortable for you, little fella.
He's such
All right.
a mild-mannered gentleman.
He's
this one.
beautiful. Yeah. So I'll get you just to hop back a bit,
sorry.
the COVID thing. That's all. So you said there's a scar you can feel down
just
here.
a baby grease
And then-
gland.
Oh, just his grease gland. Yeah, that's his grease gland. Down there. It's very
so
oily.
it's not
Yeah, that's
it's
not a
not a
scar.
scar?
That's just very oily.
Oh, okay, 'cause he's
No.
very reticent if anyone goes near his rear end.
No, it's just oily. That's an
Oh.
oily patch here.
I will clean
It's
that
his
for you
grease
too.
gland. And so we can, most of that will just brush off. See, it's quite,
Oh, it's just dried.
yeah, it's just
Dried
dried
grease.
oil grease from there. If you want to break that down further, when you give him a bath next time,
Yeah.
you literally just put some malaseb on there. It'll break that residue down. So that's just his grease gland. That's all it is. You don't need to squeeze that or do anything else. It's just got, I know, it's got a bit of complaining profusely about it. Let me clean it up a bit, okay?
Anytime the other little one came near his rear end, it was
Yeah, because he's like, don't touch the grease gland. Yes, we'll just. They don't like their coat going the opposite direction, but it's an easy way just to lift that off there. It's not hurting him. He's just very nervous, going, what are you doing down there? You're talking to me, but you can see all of this just substance just sits there. You can just wipe it off like that. No, I'm not hurting you, you see. There we go. That's it. But that's his little grease gland. That's it. Done. So it just comes off like that. Nothing more for you, but we need to do the other bits. I'm going to get some gloves on. I'll give him back to you for a sec.
Hey, sorry to do this to you, Lynn.
That's okay.
Oh, listen to him. Mummy.
I was complaining to Mummy profusely.
She touched me at the bottom end, but I didn't like her. Don't give me back to her Mummy. You're so much 4-year-old, aren't they?
What I might get you to do, Suzanne, is just to film with the camera, just in case this isn't coming out on here and we end up deleting the live stream because of the. So I'll give you the camera just to hold there.
Sorry.
That's okay.
So where's the
It's
best
easy.
angle for me?
Just here somewhere, just there. And I'll put it on close up so it's zoomed in. So all you've got to do is press the red dot. It'll turn on. It is zoomed in. So I'll put my mask on so we've got a bit of. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You're not going to like his next bit, Mister.
No,
I'm sorry.
fine.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
But it is very undignified. Yeah, I didn't even know.
There we go. Okay. Come here, little guy. Go. Come here. So literally just sitting him down. Can you see there, Suzanne? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Not in the way
So
of
just
the
sit him down. He
YouTube.
just needs his lower spine supported.
Yep.
And his little boy bit, we just want to make it come out so we can. I know it's a sore lumpy bit in there. He's got a big lumpy bit in there. He has. Did that hurt? Come on. That's a little penile spike. See how it's all encased?
Ouchie, owie.
It's very stinky too, but the whole thing is encased. And that's why it was sore, because he's like, it's full of smegma. It's literally fully encased, isn't it, little guy? See this little bit here?
Yeah.
That's a penile spike, that one there. It's a very soft one, but it comes out like that.
Otherwise known as a sperm rod.
Yes. Yep. Exactly the same. And while we got you sitting there, I'm just going to break this apart.
Is it hard?
Well, it actually can come off like a little ring. This is quite soft.
Okay.
We'll just wipe it off from around there.
Sorry, Wilbus.
I know. Just stay there. Stay there. It's because it's right down here low. And that's it.
You will feel so much more comfortable after
See if we can.
this.
Sometimes it comes off in a whole ring, but
And
you just
how
want that
often
off
do
there.
you,
Whenever you see that lump, if you lift him back like I did and you see that lump, you know it's all got caught in there.
Is that normal?
Oh, look, it's part of piggies.
Oopsie, this has stopped recording.
Oh really? Just press the record button again.
It's gone. Oh, you need the camera back, I think. I don't know how to use that phone. Sorry, I've got an iPhone.
Camera, video. Press that one.
Yes.
Okay. Should be through. It's working.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Yeah, but he's quite jumpy getting
Good luck with them.
this bit because he's got quite a bit down the base there.
Okay.
It's like it's all just stuck. It's built up over a while. No, it's a very sensitive area. I know, little guy. Let's get it all off. And they can't get to it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
To remove it. So
Goodness, I can see the chunky bits of it.
I know there's huge chunks coming off. Huge bits.
Yes, that's the plan. Might be in the way of the YouTube. This level of clean is not necessary.
He's trying to climb off my hands right
Yeah,
now.
well, I would too.
Poor little guy.
Him, I think.
Oh, I don't think it's.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can smell it.
It's very stinky down here. And I'm biting my finger. Little guy, I just want to see this again. Come on. Right. I've still got loads there.
He's trying to get
I know, he's just trying to get away. There we go. Nearly got it all. I know it's very, very intrusive here. Okay. Okay, now what I'm going to do is get a little bit of oil.
Is that what's that?
This is just oil, a very lubricated oil
Very fine grade oil.
to help with it feeling, because it's quite dry. See where it's come away? There's still some down the bottom there. Down there. Big chunk still down there. I know, look at that. Oh. So hard because it's like, don't touch it down there, but yeah, there we go. I think we've got it all now because there was a massive, let's get some in here. Good boy. So yeah, for him it was right down here at the base was where it started from. So you just need to check that it doesn't build up again like that, because then it won't be sore for him.
Now that I know.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can feel from the outside. You don't have to actually intrude to check it.
That's all oil filled there. And the bit most people actually see is down here. They've got a, we call it the perineal sac.
Yep.
He's got a little bit of gunk. I know. It's like, so, but this is part of what is causing it. We'll just get this out.
Oh, so that's part of the reason.
Yes, and you'll see it's all long hair. See the long hair in that stinky job.
God, I brought him over. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Wilbus.
Wilbus has been, yeah.
Oh, mind you, that's taken a very long time to build up.
Yeah. It's taken a while. So we just, you literally can part this here. You're not used to having anyone there, are you? At all, fella. It's all right. Steady. All right, we're just going to clear these out. We can get it all back to normal.
Is that where the poo comes from?
No, their poop comes out of the anus, which is actually down. See, right there at the base, that's the anus, just in there. And it pops out. When we have guinea pigs that have impaction, it gets picked up and it sits in this little sac area. And of course, when they're walking around, it's very sticky. This is smegma, and it picks up things like hair and, you know, other bits and gunk. Yeah. And if it's not cleared out when there is this level of, you know, stinkiness there, it just accumulates more and more.
Yeah.
But have a look now at his, see, picking him up. See how it's a nice straight line?
Yeah.
Whereas before we had that very movable area. There's still a little shadow of something there, like right up. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So I might just take another little peek, make sure we've got all of that little fella.
Poor little man.
Yeah, because it's, we want it to be all gone. So where did it go? It's not the easiest job when you need to go right to there. Yeah, no, it's nothing. It's all good. So it's all clean now, which is fine. So it's all smooth there. When you see that big lump come up again, you know that it needs to be done again. And you can go home, little guy.
I'm doing it. So I can press stop.
You can press stop.
There we go. So what I'll
Thank
do
you.
is I'll ivermectin him now and show you how to do it. And get you one to sell.
There we go.
The year's worth is one of those little vials. Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'm glad that we had him checked.
Smelly boy.
We did that.
Is that going to be okay for him? Because I just gave him Revolution.
Oh, if you've just done Revolution, I'd leave it
Yeah.
for now. That's fine. We can double up on them, but there's no need if you've just done Revolution.
Because I'm sending him home.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
You are such a champion.
All right, let's go get the little girl.
Thank
Lord,
you.
that's a pleasure. You'll feel a lot better.
Yeah, sometimes when it's really dry, like literally when you move it, it comes off as in pieces. Yeah, but that's really soft, like the fingers and all that stuff. Yes, yes. Tiny.
Here we are. Okay, so this little one. Just checking over the little girl. She's very old. She's nearly 8 years of age. This little girl. Oh, jumpy. She's got some mites. She's got a cyst. You've got a cyst. You've got a mite. You've had babies in your life. She's got a stone as well. Crikey. Okay, so when you're checking piggies over, you can see this little girl. She has a urethral stone in here. You can feel it. Can you see? You probably see the outline of it right there. But that's a urethral stone. Oh, take it with her back, hey? She's got very red little feet. She's definitely had babies, which you can see from the elongated nipples that are there. So you've had quite a large little girl, and apparently she's 8. So yeah, we've got a few things to get on top of. She has around here a cyst, and she has mites. You can see all the dandruff coming from her. So we're at ivermectin on her right now. So she needs to have a quarantine period before she can meet the others. But she'll see them and hear them. You can see the little sisters right here, sitting right there. It's about the size of a marble. Yeah, okay. We'll fix all of that up. She may stay with our very old herd here. So we've got some little oldies, and she can be with them as buddies. So what we're going to do with you, Missy, check the side of your teeth as well. Let's do that. Don't think I should have unrolled that. Let's see. Okay, hello gorgeous. Yeah, you've got some little silver eyes, haven't you? They're not too bad. Heck, you've got a lot of stuff. A lot of food caught in those teeth. Bottom ones are too long. Let me see, sweetie. She's got a spur at the back.
Puddle 28, is that correct?
They are, yeah. He's got a little. This girl needs a little bit of maintenance.
Choose a pattern. There's multiple patterns to do a pattern in there. They are amazing creatures of habit, and they learn certain things, and they're
I know, it's a big chunk. Did you eat it? Did you eat it?
extremely
Good. She's got a load of stuff. Good girl. I think we got it. Oh, you still got a big chunk there. Goodness.
That little
Still more.
yeah.
Stay there.
It's so cute.
they're in the 6 to 8
Yeah.
age. So it's so cute. We did have some younger ones as well, but I think. Oh yeah, 100%. He's just very sweet.
Awkward spot. I've almost got it. Yeah.
That's a
Hold
dominant.
on. Hold on.
So he's making it to say, if you had a boy and he was doing that to another boy, it would just be fine. That's an expression. Yes. But because he's with girls, he's just doing
So much of this.
okay.
This girl's got so much stuck up here. Crikey.
What's the BSB?
It's 082 441. Yeah, 48465 is the account number. Sorry, 9820.
It's funny when you've got 4846
599820. Yeah. She's actually got hair growing. It's like weird. She's got the biggest clump. Can't quite grab it.
Oh, she's a bit of cheilitis.
Yeah, but it's, well, yeah, but it's like
Sorry.
not great. She's got up there. I can't grab it. I can't grab it. I'm glad you found him. It's just wonderful. It's wonderful. Keeping.
Neither of them are dominant.
Yeah. Oh, it's here. Where
They're
is
both very wary.
it? Yeah. It's going to take 2 weeks to really get to know
Yeah.
each other.
So side by side living with supervised tied together.
Yeah.
Is how the plan.
Yep.
Which is perfect. So just put your name as the reference.
Missy. Very well.
She's so fun.
She's got a cyst. She's got a bladder stone.
Lovely. Could you
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Just through the email. Like you said,
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Paige. Yeah, this little girl's got mites. She's got a cyst. She's
Oh
got
dear.
slight red feet, which is fine. It's not bumblefoot yet. She's got this huge clump, which is well and truly stuck, and she's got a bladder stone in the urethral. So she's got a bit of maintenance in front of her.
She's got some treatment.
She's got a little bit of treatment. It will happen. Let's just.
Okay. Now, but give me the
There's a whole bunch of them. There's little lumps in the
Oh,
town. There's more
yeah.
in there.
So just put that in a cupboard. It doesn't need to be refrigerated.
Yep.
Even
after it's open.
Actually,
we've
both
actually
of
put it
Yeah.
in a larger container. It's got a stopper on the top
Are they-
inside the lid.
Are they
It's
adoptable?
not
Yes.
what I do.
Yes.
they are?
They are. Yes. So if you wanted to,
Okay, yeah.
the little ones are hard to handle, but they are a
We
bit
have
more
syringes
flexible.
down
So
here.
you
Oh,
can
it's
be a
fine.
bit
I've
more
got
They're
some
just there on the bench.
But-
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I've got
there's
some.
one little
Would you like to
syringe
take
there.
one?
There it is.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't need
Maybe
Oh,
this
sure.
one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
No,
Paige.
thank you.
And keep in touch
Yeah, of course.
with how they go would be fabulous.
Another one in there.
Yep. Two
Yeah.
cities. All right. Thanks,
Good.
guys.
Bye bye.
It's a pleasure,
Even
bye.
though that was a little bit intrusive, little man. You're going to be so much. Yeah. Oh. He had a little bit of build up, shall we say?
Yeah. A little bit. There we go. Good. We got it.
Oh, no, he's not.
All of it. Good girl. Okay.
He's happy.
Good girl. Yeah. Okay, do your bottom after.
He can run, that's for sure.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you so much, guys.
It's a pleasure. See you. Wait.
I'll just give them a little sec. That's for little. I've got yeah.
There we go. This little one.
I've got some chairs. You can sit in the sun. Or in shade. Or in the shade. Yes, wherever you like. Oh, that's all right. You can carry my chair. How is she? Is she okay? Cyst, urethral stone, cheilitis, mites. Okay, the works. There's three. Oh, okay. Spread them across. Okay. I was thinking, goodness, it's on the street. No. These little tiny ones. Yeah. Hello. Oh, this is Annie. Oh, hi. How are you? Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, so they're also adoption, little ones, with the light ones, older ones. They're all kids. You're here for two? Yes. Yes. So you can nurse them, hold them, meet them. It's taking us a million times. I am.
Right.
I sort of inherited them from my last two from a family that didn't take them. So they were sort of 1.5 when I got them. So I've never had them this tiny. That's all right. You're used to handling them. So, oh yeah, doesn't matter. Total novices we recommend them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. So, Cynthia, hi. Good to see you.
Get away from me regularly. So yeah, but just
Yes, happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there. It is tomorrow. Today being Saturday, we have a half-day adoption day. Our adoptions are still very quiet. We've had a few piggies find homes today, which is great, but we've also had some come in, so we're still really full. And we have, of course, a massive waiting list. Yeah, what else has been happening in here? We will get our lists up to date soon for those of you that are looking online so that you can see them, because we have a massive number there. And we're always looking for foster carers as well. So if you are in Sydney close to us, then you can apply for that just through our website, cavycentral.com. Huge thank you to one of our followers who sent through the trolley that we had on our wish list. And if you're not aware of our wish list, perhaps we can pop it in the link there, or Marsha might be able to pop it in for us. But yeah, we have the trolley. We've got it in use today, which is fantastic. We can carry 6 cages at a time, which is just fabulous. And yeah, I wonder if I can hold it up. Let me see. I'm going to get it.
oh yeah, they're pretty
So I can show you what we've been using, but this is it. And it's a bit big, but this is it. So it has, so thank you. That's in use. It has 2 tiers, which is great. Which is really, it's fantastic. Because when we are moving them in carriers in and out of the shelter, or we have days where we do different things, we transport them, we can actually have 6 on there at once, 6 groups on there at once, which just makes our work a little bit lighter. So thank you for that. I thought it was funny. Yeah, the cameras today, we've got some work to do with those. I don't know what's happened on the computer. It's not finding the webcam on there, so we will sort it out. It was yesterday, but is not decided not to do it today. So can't be helped. Yeah, and anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, if you have any questions, pop them in the chat. We probably won't be on here a whole long time today, simply because we've organised a shorter window to do this in. We've been going a little bit before we went live, but the other issue is that I've got a lot of packing and moving that needs to happen here outside of the shelter work that we're doing. So we've had to replace some shelving units due to all the rain that occurred months ago. So we've actually done that. And there's a separate thing we need to do in the shelter, but what I'll do is do something special on that later. But the shelving has all come in for one of the bigger shed areas, which we've got to replace and move. So that's all going to take place at 4 o'clock. So we will probably be finished by then. Okay, so let's get some piggies down here. So Miriam's come, Perry's come in.
Oh wow.
Okay, let me get some.
Came home after going out one night to discover bloat in his head and 2 babies. Oh. So he's 2-week-old that they had adopted was obviously at least 4 weeks old and pregnant.
Just a saga, that one. None of these will be pregnant.
It happens so often, and people that they lie about the age.
Yeah.
And I find the lying to be unacceptable. The breeding is also unacceptable, especially when you often the only cause of breeding is solution. Whereas breeders breed money and prices aren't not a good thing. So I'm totally disgusted.
It would be nice, yeah. It'd be nice if there was a breeding that was breeding absolutely for improvement. Health. Yeah, and strength and everything, but there's not.
Stronger bones, less likely to get urethral stones, and less black tattoos. You know, clear shape.
So like seabirds.
They're all black.
Yeah, I know that they are, but they also look seabirds.
Either the yellow tail.
Yeah.
Stillborn.
Yeah, okay. Just divine.
Choose another one to go with.
Yeah, go and have a look.
Yeah.
If there's
Well, I'll grab another. Actually, I'll take the Kid Laura and then the cuddle sack. I'll go and get you another cuddle sack.
Okay. So you can just, the good thing about this is just pop her in.
Oh, yeah.
And she can come out at her leisure, though I will get her out as I want to put her. So which one do you like to look at? That
really
one's,
like this little one. What else is under here?
there's
Which one?
colours.
Maybe this.
The little
Is that
coffee
the
one?
two brownie ones? Yeah.
Okay.
Right, we've got
One for each of us, so we can each have a cuddle.
Which one would you like, Suzanne?
Oh.
So this is the one that has just been out. There's none like her.
It's all right.
Yes, no, I got you.
Hello, sweetie. Yeah, they're all girls, so. And they're too young to have been done, so they're all girls and no boys.
We don't desex females unless they've got ovarian cysts.
Yeah,
And they,
but there's no desex boys in there because they're fake tiny
Oh,
babies.
Right, okay.
It doesn't put the boys into the girls until the girls are 6 months old, and then the boys have to have been get them socialised. Keep them all okay.
Fine. Watch your splendid nose.
So this is the really hard part of the job where we get to put them socialised.
Yeah. It's tough, isn't it?
I'll pop them up in one.
There are. There's one I think is empty. Is this one for
Yes.
Yeah.
There is. Yeah. Here we go. The black cockies have arrived. Okay, this is one of the girls from the recent rescue about a month ago that came in with most of her hair gone. You can see she's regrown that. She's looking really, really good. And she had 2 stillborn pups literally a night or 2 after coming into rescue. So, yay. No more, hey? So I just want to check her ears, get some more ivermectin on. She's still going to be with us for a while. She needs to recondition still quite a bit. Yes, you do. She's looking good though. You are looking good. I know. It's a bit frightening, isn't it? Wait a minute.
But yeah, so we got used to the rats and then we had
Black cockatoos around making a noise. Has everyone seen black cockatoos before? They're amazing. So when you hear that squawking, they're a very, very big bird. And
Where would you hope with the weather? The guys I had, I always want to see very, very temperature, isn't it? We don't really think
Right. Hello. Hi, how are you?
Jumping in on you yesterday.
No, that's okay. Oh, give me a moment. Sonia, that's my son.
YouTube.
Yeah, there is YouTube there. Hello. Hi. What's up, darling? Why? Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Okay. Where is he? No. Well, where was he going in Hornsby? He won't be far. He'll be at Hornsby Mall somewhere. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. So he's double parked somewhere. Okay. Yeah, I've got it. And it's going to voicemail. I've got it. I've got it. I will try him now. But you need to look around the car park a bit, I think, because he'll be in there, and I'll try him. Well, wherever he left you when he's double parked, try looking in around there. Okay. Was it? Okay. All right. All right. I'll try again.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Well, who? Look. Oh, I will try now, and I'll call you back in a minute.
I think I'm a lot younger end of that.
Also about that age when we got
Good grief.
Chestnut and Sandra.
They grow up so fast, but they are beautiful.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
They never get too big.
No.
My goodness. Just when we're live streaming. Just give me a moment because my son has lost Dad.
Let me guess. Buying you a
As I
Mother's Day
do.
present.
Something like that. And Dad said give him a call, but Dad's phone's turned off. It's like,
I have that with my dad.
honey, hi, Ben's after you. He can't get you. Can you call him? He's ready to meet you. Well, he was talking to me. Try him now, okay? All right, love, bye. Bye. Right, okay. They're organised, I think. Come here, little one.
Well,
Yeah.
I think, yeah, they're so easy to call it some hiking now. Seriously, yeah. Not you.
I remember when I
I'm
did this.
not letting them take any.
Remember when I got surgery?
Good.
Obviously,
Yeah, good girl.
they are.
Yeah, that's good.
You guys sell these, don't you? Yes. Yeah, there's these ones.
Okay.
Okay. So these are actually. I wonder. The one I had, they've got their feet are like needles, and that line kept getting hooked up. I reckon, even though they're lovely and soft that way, I'd pull them the other way around. Okay. Just so they don't, because they'll get cozy anyway. And then they won't get their little feet stuck in it. Because they can pull and then start their toes. And you would only need, would you need two? One. Just one is fine. But, yeah, well, I mean, when you're, it's up to you really, but I think one, you could definitely have both of them. Yeah. Yeah. So, there's a few different designs. There's rainbow ones. They're a bit rare. So, I mean, get a towel, dot side.
Come on over. We won't be long.
Same.
No, that's
But
all right.
we have an interesting
that I
situation.
Oh, okay. I'm
Not
sorry I couldn't see you yesterday.
Oh, no.
I literally walked in 2 minutes before and got.
Did you get to post?
Yeah, I did.
Got
I
the
got what I
mail?
needed, which was great.
Good.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 guinea pigs in here.
Okay.
We've got Chestnut and Xander.
They love that, don't they?
They love this.
Let me just
too.
get my hand.
What, like, kind of.
Where's that hiding?
and they catapulted the dogs off.
Feeling really well. Oh, it's nearly getting Well, Lynn might do that. We'll let Lynn do it.
We don't.
Right.
Yeah, no, we had a situation. I don't know
So what happened?
So, they had a fight basically,
okay.
the two of them.
They're about 2 now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're two in
Yeah,
August.
2. Okay, yep.
And we weren't home, but when we came home, when Isla went downstairs to feed them, with
Yeah.
their veggies every night.
Yep.
Xander's ear was bleeding quite badly, but it
Okay.
seems to be healing quite well. But we thought
Okay.
we'd check it.
Yep.
But we're going away for 6 weeks.
Right.
We're going to Scotland.
Wow.
But our friends are looking after them.
Okay.
But they're going to their house.
Yep.
I'm just worried. What's going on?
Sorry, Laura. I think that might be a surrender. Maybe. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your friends are looking after
Our
them.
friends look at. We're just
Yeah.
worried they're going to fight or new surroundings. And I don't know. Is it normal for them to do this?
Right. When boys are older,
You can see his
So,
ear is
yeah, he's still got a
healing.
big ding, hasn't he? When boys are older and they're used to each other, they're a little bit like naughty children. So when something happens, they literally, have a bit of a rage moment. And I think that's what's happened here. So there would have been something that started it.
Yeah.
Like there was something both of them wanted,
Yeah.
or maybe they were getting a bit colder because you weren't home on time. Like it's
Yes.
something that upset the balance.
Yeah.
To give you an idea, we had a pair of brothers that had been together for a couple of years, quite a long time, and their house was a hutch in a backyard, had always been loved, looked after, and then things changed and they had to go and live in a unit. So they took the same hutch, but they put it on the unit area. They didn't have the grass time that they were used to. They got really cranky. One nearly ripped the ear off the other. It was virtually gone. It was shocking. So they had to surrender because they realized they just couldn't keep them in the same scenario. It was the change of balance in what they had that they didn't like. And so, yeah,
Okay, when we're in Scotland, they'll be fine
Yeah.
because they've got a big garden. They'll have grass time.
yeah, so
And
they
they're coming
can,
inside at night.
so they can reach out with me at any time while you're
Yes,
away.
yes.
That'll be fine. But with that little pair, they kept them separately. They then brought them in. They were surrendered to us. That's when we heard the back story.
Yeah.
So we had the ear fixed and repaired. We had to have a bit surgically removed off it and did all of that, and then rebonded them. Happy as. And we've got photos of them laying against each other, happy as, which we often find. Because again, it's like naughty children. They really do know each other, but it's just that in that moment, one got hurt. So, yeah. And these boys have been together so long, they really have something would have just upset the balance at that time. So that's all. And if you think back to when it was, maybe there was, just something a bit different. We'll check them out. There's a little scab on his back I can feel.
Oh, okay.
So there's something under my thumb there. So let's have a little look.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So it's normal, but I did think it was normal.
Yeah.
They don't ever cuddle up to each other. Is that
No,
normal as well?
no, it's actually quite normal not to do that.
Oh, good.
And it just shows the photos that we've got with them buddied up again. It's just so bizarre because, yeah, they don't literally do that all the time. I think
Xander's the classic calm
he's a
one.
gorgeous boy.
Chestnut's a bit of a
Gorgeous.
bully.
Yeah. Have you been giving them ivermectin?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, every 6 weeks, but maybe.
All right. I think you might need to increase the amount on that
Oh
a
my
little bit.
goodness. Okay.
Yeah. Only. Let's just have a closer look. What's going on, hey?
They're outside every day.
Yeah.
The whole day.
Just with all of the extra moisture we've been having, we've been getting more aggressive cases coming in. So we'd increase their measure of what you're putting on them just a fraction. Do you know what you're giving them?
0.2 mils.
Yeah. Can
That's it.
next we'll put it on them again now, but next week can you do 0.4 on them?
Each
It'll be
ear
perfect on just one guinea pig, so 0.2, 0.2, so amounting
do that.
0.4. So just do that, and I think that will actually help because I can feel a few little bits of.
We have leeches in our
Yeah,
garden,
there.
but I haven't seen them on them. But
No, but and it's interesting too. I've had ringtails come in. One of them had them right between its claws. It was like, we couldn't work out what was wrong with this ringtail. Looked at literally upended it. There were leeches all over its toes. So that can make them cranky if they're coming across something like that. So something's upset them. You are so cute. You are so cute. Gorgeous boy.
he is gorgeous.
He
Actually,
is gorgeous.
he's very like
such a smooch.
he's very loving and sort
Yeah.
of cuddly. Whereas Chestnut's more. He loves Isla. We know he
Yeah.
loves you, Isla, but he doesn't quite like anybody else. Put him
That
in
scab will actually fall off when it's ready. So we're not going to bump it off.
Yeah, it was just a cut basically.
Yeah.
It bled a bit. I just held him and.
Did you put some betadine on?
No, I didn't. Actually, that's
Okay.
what I should have done.
Yeah, you can do some betadine or you can do saline. The main thing is just making sure the bleeding has stopped.
Yes, I did.
And sometimes, like with really bad bites, we can actually have. Sometimes you need part of the ear cauterized and remove that because it comes very vulnerable, but not on him. It's fine. So,
Hey, you got all worried that we'd have to separate them. And
no, I really don't think so.
I did think it's two. They seem to be a bit more.
Yeah. And the other thing you can do is give them a little bit of time out. Again, like naughty kids, like
Yeah.
time out. And
I
let's
do
just,
that to my
exactly. Let's just, regather. Yeah. Because they do remember. They know, you hurt me. You do. Like us. We remember. It's all right. I'm not
I'm
going to
surprised
touch
I've got
it.
mites. I mean, I am in
No,
a.
it's
Just
sort
from
of
the grass, just the wet
Look,
grass.
mites are ectoparasitic, which means that they happily live on a host. But when we get wetter, damper conditions, there can be a few more on there. So they're not, dangerously being affected by it. But there's just a little bit of hair loss there, and they tend to notice it on each other first as well. And that can also, it's almost like saying, get away from me. I don't want those on me.
Oh, okay.
That can kick it off.
Wow.
So that's why I want you to up it Yeah, we'll do it again here, and then yeah, and then just do 0.4 next week.
I've got
Yeah.
some. Yeah, I've got a little day reminder, and I do it. But
Yeah. No, there's nothing untoward other than that,
oh, good.
and because we've had such extremes with the weather,
Oh, yes.
it could well be.
Just to your international
little-
audience, know we had a year's rainfall in April.
Oh, really? Oh my
Yes,
goodness,
yes.
it's been horrendous.
It has. It's a bit worrying.
No, we even put it on the live stream. We've got sunshine today because it just
Yes.
we had so many adoption days we just couldn't run because it was torrential.
Oh gosh, yes. Actually, on that, I
Mhm.
messaged you. I was wondering.
Yep.
I get the bush telly, and you
Oh,
get
okay.
the bush telly.
Yes,
And it's just a good little local.
yes,
It's
it
kind
is.
of one of the last
I
local.
don't know if we get it here anymore or not.
I
I
get
haven't seen it in ages, and there's a new one called Hero or something.
get that one.
I found it down at the cafe as you just went into town. It's called the Brouhaha. It was in there. They're just sitting there on the table. It's a new one, so I wondered if it was bush telly. So you're still getting it?
I get bush telly.
Okay.
I was wondering too if we could call them up and see if they could do a feature.
I would love that.
And then
Yeah.
I just feel I often share on the Hornsby Heights page.
Yeah.
I just think
That would be
encourage
beautiful. That would be wonderful.
Oh, okay.
We still have people like we've had someone today saying, they didn't know
Oh, we only
we
found
had a
out.
guinea pig rescue. So
We live local, and I had no idea till I went to Pet Stop.
Yeah.
In Asquith, and they
Yep.
told me to come in.
about it.
And our friends who are looking after this, they're going to get guinea pigs, but they're trialing it.
Okay.
They're just going to see how they go.
Yep. When you go away.
To get them from a rescue.
There's so many.
Yeah. Oh yes, I know.
We've
Oh,
never
yeah.
ever seen anybody off unsupported.
I know.
Yeah.
Whereas pet shops, once you're out the door, you
Oh, I've heard so many stories of friends buying guinea pigs they thought were girls,
Yeah.
ended up being a boy and a
Boys.
girl,
Yeah.
and then they had 20 guinea pigs.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, that
10
happened to
weeks
my
later.
friends and they had to give it away on Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's disappointing. And
It's
or
very
they
sad.
buy a guinea pig pregnant.
Yeah.
yes, it happened and it shouldn't.
Yeah.
I just
There is
think
no
it's
way that we will
Disgusting.
adopt out a pregnant guinea pig.
Oh, but I
If
mean,
we get them surrendered or we've rescued them and they're likely, we put them in pregnancy watch.
Mm.
And if they're healthy, we foster them out because they're healthy.
yeah, exactly.
But they're fostered out for a minimum of 10 weeks
Yeah.
so that we know they're not pregnant.
Well, yes.
From about 6 to 7 weeks, you can actually start feeling the movement.
Oh my
And
gosh.
you just want to have a pig and you go, oh my gosh, so cute.
I've never seen that.
Can I have a pig?
Come on, Santa.
Can I have a pig? It's like, no.
Santa, come on, buddy.
Here you are.
Give you
Oh,
oats.
Ian's watching. They've got one each.
Hey, thanks for coming out.
Guys, look at this too.
Don't touch anything. Quickly, Alan. Oh, look at them. Oh, wow.
Oh, look, my God.
You know how many teeth they have?
20.
They do. That's many teeth. Yeah, so these bottom ones there are getting a little bit long for where they normally are, but they're nice and flat and straight. His top ones are a little bit grayed out.
We have this thing that can chew the teeth down.
Yeah.
Should we give it to them?
No, it's really they either go one way or another. These boys have got a great diet. So
Yes, I should hope so.
yeah.
We give them kale every day. Kale with celery and
Look at
carrots.
Santa. How old are they?
Two.
They're nearly 2.
Good.
Cut down on
You're
the
a good little guy.
Oh, really?
because of the calcium content. As a kid, some.
Oh,
Have you ever noticed that when they go away, there's a white slope?
yes.
That's calcium.
All right. Yes.
And if they can roll it out, that's good.
Yeah.
If they can't, they're going to go up and disease most.
Okay, it's okay. I was looking at me.
Then you're in trouble.
I did not know that. Oh my gosh, all these things.
As soon as
So what should I give them most? Obviously hay, grass.
Hay
But
grass,
for the treats, like
Veggies.
just carrots, celery.
Yeah, give them.
Glass.
Give them
There's no
just
glass.
veggies.
Just glass.
um,
Here we go.
lettuce.
Done. I put some ivermectin behind his ears though. Where would you like him?
We'll put him back in. Oh, they go get
His
chestnut.
nails are really good too.
Oh, good. Yeah, like that.
Really short, so you're doing a great job.
Can
Do you mind just very quickly looking at
Yeah,
Chestnut? He's totally
definitely.
fine.
Yeah, let that little scab fall off itself. And once it does, I'd actually go over it with either some malaseb and water or just some betadine, because they tend to get a bit of dry skin around the edge of where there was a issue. So yeah, just
And his toe seems to be Chestnut's toe out of the course.
oh, okay.
Sorry, it's just
There's one that went out on an angle, but
Yeah,
it
this
seems
one.
fine.
It
Yeah.
seems it actually
fine.
fell off.
Oh
His
wow.
toe now fell off.
Okay.
No, it was like full off. It was like hanging on the side.
Are you a member of our Facebook group?
Yes, I am.
Excellent.
Yes. No,
Oh,
I
yes.
keep an
So
eye and I
Sonia's
see all the
gonna-
memes every day.
These boys were adopted from us.
Excellent.
And this little guy has not got the same issue as the rough skin that he has. So I actually think that may be playing a part. So let's increase the ivermectin for both of them next week. This little guy has not got any of that roughness, but he has it. Yeah. So yeah.
I
So
wonder, during the day, Chestnut won't let him go upstairs in their hutch. They have a two-story hutch, and
How'd you do that?
we've got to run.
okay.
So we've got a little igloo, and Xander stays downstairs sitting
Yeah.
on the grass all day.
Yeah.
I don't think that's healthy, is it?
He would like to go up probably, but he's avoiding going up. So has he got on the downstairs level? Has he got a hutch, and is it wood down the bottom?
No, it's just grass.
Right, so
grass.
he needs a similar setup. Send me through a photo of
Yeah.
what you've got there, because he's wanting probably the same. That's why he's got more of a mite issue.
Yeah.
And this one, and this one would pick it up. He would know, because just by feel, I can feel his hair's a little bit more breakable, a bit more fractured. It's just not quite the gloss, and you'll feel it too. If you feel his coat and then feel this one's coat, you'll feel a difference. Do you notice it? Yeah. And that's why he needs a bigger dose of ivermectin at the moment. So give them both that, but that could actually be what triggered it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's still
Yeah.
that.
And the housing, because certainly if he's got the upper housing
Yeah.
and he doesn't have it, he's also being pushed a bit more with his immune system. So we need, coming into winter, we need to make sure he's got that
what
sort of
we put
comfort
it
as
We're
well.
gonna be here for winter.
Yeah. Has the cage got a false floor, or it's straight onto the grass?
Straight onto the grass.
Right, okay.
So we might get him a little hutch.
Yeah,
For
you
the
could
run.
put two little ones down there, so he's got a place as well to go up to. But the other solution is to put a false floor in at the bottom, and you can do that with wood and with just. I know, I'm sorry.
Oh, Chestnut's a
It's so cute. He's cute.
his
He's super cute. He's like, "What are you doing in my ears?"
Isla goes paw and puts his paw out. Well, so
Really?
she says, yeah, I've got a video of it.
So
Paw.
cute.
And he goes,
And then
They
Isla
can learn it,
goes, she
they
goes
can.
up, and then he runs up
Yeah.
and sits on her shoulder.
behind. And
Fantastic.
when I was holding Xander once,
Yeah.
he was on my
Super cute.
chest, and then he ran up behind my hair.
Yeah. Super cute. Yeah, so I think that could be what caused it, is the fact that you've got that combination. He's having to be on the bottom.
Yeah.
He would like to be up the top, but he knows this one got cranky. This one's cranky because he's probably got some mites on him.
Right.
So I think that's what's going on.
Something's on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's down the bottom all the time.
Yeah.
I've started to put,
Yeah.
see this pink
Yeah.
fleece. I've started to put that on the ground and put the igloo on top of
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
But I've got a plastic blue
Okay.
thing I got from Aldi. But anyway,
Yeah.
a plastic blue mat.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Be careful
It
with
needs-
plastic and outside, because of the moisture. When they urinate on it, it's like same as condensation.
Yeah.
And fungal loves that. Fungal, mites, they both love it. Whereas when you've got a dry base like shavings or a cloth, or it stays much drier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a cloth.
So yay. But no, he's cute too.
We might get some towels out. We'll get a
Yeah.
little towel. What's Oh, Xander's hitting you.
He's super cute. Super cute.
No, they're very well looked after. Yeah, where are you going?
Here we go.
Cuddles.
All right. Oh, careful. Oh, this went everywhere. What?
He's always
That's okay. All right, we'll get some cloths. Okay. Who would like this? It's okay. I'll get some
I'm
cloths.
sorry about that.
It's okay. Have you got ham?
I'm sorry. If you
Oh,
no,
that's
stay
okay.
wide away. You're on the
alright.
grass. Great. You're out. He's always
touching.
It's a boy.
In the
way.
I had a boy. Is that what they like? That's a boy.
You don't do that, Isla. Goodness me.
I'll show you exactly how to do this.
Okay.
Very easy.
Sorry. I feel like
That's
going
okay.
buying you a coffee. No.
You know,
It's been sitting there since morning, actually, from my husband. So I haven't had it yet, but it's well and truly cold. All good. There we go. All done.
I might buy like another strawberry and put that outside.
I don't know whether we've got them here. That's all. Could go out there. Let me go and check if I've got any of the blue strawberries. I'll go and have a look.
Yeah, blueberry. Maybe we'll put another one outside. Alright, just get it out. Just working out. Now, touch. Okay? Don't. You can touch. Nobody pushed you. You.
It was like this.
No, get away, Alex. Get out of here. Shut the lid and bring it. Quickly look at the rest of the guinea pigs before we put it.
So, and then in 3 or 4 months, do I do one and then 7 days again? So you always do that. And continually throughout their life. Yeah.
Can we get a baby guinea pig?
I don't have any of them in there, but if you'd like this, pop it down the bottom. He will love that.
Yes.
To run in and out of that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And just clip it. I use a peg or a clip to clip that onto the edge of something.
Yes,
So,
yes.
And he will run in and out. He'll love
Oh,
it.
that's
Yeah.
perfect.
He'll love
That'd
it.
be- I'll give you some money for it.
That's okay.
Let me give you some money for it. I've got mine.
That's absolutely fine.
Guys, that's great. No,
So,
that'd be
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
Particularly
and it's
'cause we're
red.
away.
He'll like the red because he loves the strawberry. I know that.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
They see colour and they
Yeah, they do see full colour. Yeah, they do. Yeah, and those boys I know who love the strawberry.
They do.
They're always in it.
Yep,
Yeah.
strawberry and blueberry.
Yes. Yeah.
This morning they didn't want to come out because it was quite cold this morning, wasn't
Yeah.
it? We had
Well,
quite
that'll be good to have for them. We can
Yeah.
order them, or we can get the other strawberries in, which
And
is fine.
even in summer, would this be too hot in summer?
He'll come out of it if he's too hot. He won't be in it. Yeah.
I guess it's get airflow. as
Yeah. Yeah. The main thing is just it's like the strawberry, just washing and cleaning and that sort of thing. But
Yep.
it's,
well, which we
he will
do.
love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
he will really love it.
There's a good bacterial wash thing in Aldi. It's only like $3,
Oh, okay.
but you just put it in your wash.
Yeah.
It's great for cleaning.
Okay. All right.
It's liquid and
Yeah.
it's antibacterial, so
Okay.
I figured that was good.
Yeah, no, it will be. We use just vinegar and water.
Oh well, that's even
Yeah,
better.
and sunshine.
Good.
I mean, what just normal dishwashing, clothes washing
Oh,
liquid.
yeah.
But yeah, just vinegar and water works well.
If you're Aldi, have a look.
Okay.
White bottle.
Okay.
Bacterial,
will.
antibacterial stuff.
Okay, I'll check it out. That's awesome. But they're
He's
super,
touching
super
my
cute.
stuff.
No, that's okay. He won't. He'll only go that way. It's all right.
Gosh. But I'll contact the Bush Tally just to
That
they
would be
love
wonderful.
local stories.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
play touch rugby and I couldn't wait to
Do
tell a
you?
story. Yeah,
Good for
so
you.
things like that. But they
Yeah.
love a local story.
Oh,
which
okay.
usually is one
No,
of
that would be wonderful. We'd love to do that. Yeah. No, that. Thank you. That would be really wonderful. No, that would be
Because
wonderful.
people are home now
Yeah.
and around.
Yeah, we're
Goodness.
starting to get more
Right,
active
extra
again and going
small.
out, which is great.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. But that up there is probably a bit boring down low. But yeah, that would be good.
Thank you.
We'll do that. Definitely, it's good to see you. That's okay. When do you go away?
We go in on the 27th of May to Scotland.
Oh, wonderful.
My husband's Scottish,
Yeah.
so we're going to go to Scotland and we're going to go to London and
Lovely.
England and Norway as well to
Oh,
the Arctic
lovely.
Circle.
Oh, wow.
Just doing
Very
something.
exciting.
amazing. Where
Yes.
it's down at 24 hours a day.
Yep.
Which is
Fantastic.
great with kids. No.
Well, you may be exhausted
I know.
from being there.
We're
But
in
yeah,
a Tom zone, so I just figured
yeah,
come all this way if we're going to
Yes,
go
we'll do it.
something adventurous.
absolutely. I think that's wonderful. Yeah, well, tell your friends, just give them my number, and if they have any questions, we can go from there.
Yeah, they'll be
Alright.
fine. They haven't got any other pets.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Except snakes.
Okay.
No, they died actually. The hermit crabs died.
Yeah.
So no, not because
They'll
of
be
it.
giving lots of cuddles and love, but if they get into any, trouble, they can call. Yep. It's a
If they
pleasure.
do squeak, tell them it's okay because they're really cool.
I was going to write a care guide for
Okay.
how to look after guinea pigs.
Fantastic. You should do that.
If it's any good, I'll send it. I'll email you.
Okay.
If you ever need a guide on guinea pigs.
Awesome.
I know
Thank
you know what to do.
Yeah. Oh, we've got lots on our website.
Oh,
But
actually,
yeah,
that's a
yeah.
good point, Isla. We should go to the website and download
Yeah.
some stuff.
There's loads on there.
That might save you having to write. No, that's a really good point.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's a
I
pleasure.
haven't started yet. So
No.
that's good.
I have.
It's a big job. We'll do some artwork on there as well. Yeah. Excellent. It's good to see
She's
you.
worried, but Chestnut be fine.
He'll be fine. That little scab will fall off. You don't want to pull it off because it will bleed if you do that. Or if he bumps it, it will bleed. So again, just betadine, which will be fine, and it will heal. It's healing well. Okay. It's all good.
What do we say to Lynn?
Thank you.
Take care, darling. Okay.
Dr. Lynn.
Take care.
Thanks.
Bye. Woo. Now, let's have a look. We've got the questions up over here. Hi. Hello. Oh, hello. You had the little piggy running around the yard, didn't you?
That's Molly.
Oh, that's Molly. Okay.
They were
Right.
after a health check for Molly. They are surrendering today. But,
Yes.
They wanted to see what's going on.
What's going on with Molly?
before they go? if
Sure.
possible.
Yeah. Do you want to bring her down and have a look? So you're surrendering today. Yeah. Okay. That's a shame.
No, we've had it for a long time.
You have had him for a while.
Maxi came from here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
so it's over 2 years now.
Thank you.
Over
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah. Because I was trying. I'm not sure where the folder's gone. So. Yeah. The minute I saw you, I knew exactly. Oh, she's really bony, isn't she? She's lost so much weight.
She has. Maxi's fine. He's still big.
Yeah, she's all bone.
I know.
Yeah. So have you had her to the vet at all?
No, they don't specialize in the ones that's near my house in
Yeah.
sort of guinea pigs.
Okay. Yeah, she's lost a massive amount of weight. She's all bony. She's been urinating on herself. Little girl.
I know, yeah, we're very concerned about Molly. But she's never stopped eating and drinking, so
Oh, she's not eating because the weight reflects that.
yeah.
So often people see them trying to eat, but they're not.
Also,
They're not consuming.
Oh, okay.
They're not consuming as much as they should. So she's definitely got some issues. I'm gonna go straight for your little mouth, little girl. Have a look. All bone. A bony little girl. Take my headset. Let's see if I've got it. Can you just hold her there for a minute? Not sure if I've powered it up enough or not. Okay. Good. What's on my head? Contraption here. Hang on a minute. Underneath. This way. Right.
And one of these puppets. No, I would call her Audrey. Yeah. My daughter's like, she's puggles. I'm like, oh, she is.
Oh, goodness. Okay. But sorry if I'm flushing with that light
No,
on my
it's
head.
okay.
It's like, yeah.
Okay, let me see in there.
It was lavender by the time.
punching away in the grass.
40. So when I put mine in the morning, I said, when it comes back, we're going to put it in. So we went out this morning.
Top molars are looking fine. And
She was walking and she toppled over. That's just been happening for the last couple of days.
Has it?
Yeah.
She's definitely eating fine. Just there we go. I did it. Right. Worked it. Okay.
So what I have is, because friends borrowed my cabinet, I actually have one.
Yeah. So look, we will
But I think if I
choose
put
a few
them both in that,
checks.
they'll stay.
How quickly has she lost the weight?
It was pretty quick because we didn't even notice until about a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
Or 2. But the toppling just started like 2 days ago.
Mm.
And every time they eat, like I would watch them eat, and they'd eat pretty much. Obviously, Maxi is more bigger, so he would eat quite a lot. But then Molly would eat as well. It's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But just these last 2 days, we just put them next to each other, but separated them to see if maybe Maxi was eating all the food or something. But Molly was eating. She'd eat everything we'd give her.
These are little babies. Were yours that big when you got yours? No. They're a bit small still. They're still growing.
She's not weight bearing on her left side.
Yeah, that's the front. That's the side we thought. It
Right.
was the left. Yeah, the left front.
Okay,
yeah.
so she's hurt that. Yeah, she's not weight bearing on that at all.
They're that small.
And it's in the region of her shoulder. She could well have actually broken her shoulder. Yeah. Yeah, this is not a dental issue, it's a trauma issue. Also want to see what
Well, she
she's...
used to be really.
Yeah.
She's always been very fast, and she was
Yeah,
would go on top of things and just be really skittish.
no. You can see she'll pull back this arm. She's not able to do it with this one at all. So she's got real trauma in there. Okay, sorry little girl. Yeah, she just pulled it back slowly through there. Let's see what's going on with that hand. Come on. Come on. Let's lay there. Come on. Lay there. That's it. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Let's lay there. Come on. Let me see. Let me see. It's all right. Let me see. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Let me see.
She must have been, because she's always been very fast, but she does a bit crazy things, like it goes on the boxes and jumps.
Yeah, it's not good actually. Yeah, she sustained some damage up here in the right shoulder, in her left shoulder
Yeah.
area. It's completely displaced her elbow position completely. Like if I put my two thumbs where her elbows are, one's here,
Yeah.
like one is here. She's in the same position now.
Yeah.
One's there, the other's here. But when she had her feet in the same position a second ago, her elbow is still, it's pinned back here. It's there. Like there's no, in the position from her elbow she's in. Okay, so this is a trauma-related injury. We'll need to get some X-rays done with that. But the injury and what's actually occurring is in here through the shoulder. Has she fallen, or
Not that
can
we've
you
seen,
think
but
of
she,
anything?
in her, it's a house like this. There's
Yeah.
boxes.
Yeah.
She loves to go on top,
Yeah,
and she's very
she might have
fast. So
crashed
she
off
may have jumped
Yeah.
off because when I bring out the food, they go.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only thing I
Yeah.
could think of. She
Yeah.
likes going on top of things.
yeah, yeah. I mean, she's definitely got trauma to this upper area. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
And she's had that for a while, so she's been trying to cope with it, which has meant that she's tried to have limited movement, not move around much,
Yeah.
not eat much. That's why her weight's plummeted. So, yeah, so it's pretty extreme. It's not a broken paw or
Yeah.
forearm, it's actually
Yeah.
in the shoulder.
In the shoulder.
And to me, when I feel across the top area of her back, you see she's jumping when I touch there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's there's an area that is not the same. It's not symmetrically the same.
Yeah.
It's directly in the shoulder, so it's it's really not good at all. So yeah, so she's definitely broken or completely dislodged. I'd say a break for this level of pain. There's no swelling there as well, which is another thing, because when there's swelling in a limb, you can identify more easily, any breaks, but there isn't. She doesn't have a whole lot of strength, and her shoulder bone is her shoulder's completely out. It's breaking the shoulder. So I actually think she'll be euthanized. Okay, so come round, I'll show you. But if you go to the front there, you can feel. So put your fingers very lightly where my two thumbs are. Okay, that's back here a bit onto the bone. Feel the bone.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now go to the edge. That's the edge of the shoulder. Okay, and you can feel the forearm on this one, but there's nothing
There's
on
nothing.
there.
It goes
Nothing.
in.
The
Yeah.
shoulder is right. See, I can feel it
Yeah,
down
goes
here.
in.
It's completely gone. Her
Yeah.
shoulder it's like, that's why she's had immense pain. She's not moving around much, so she's really damaged that area. So surgically, they typically do not operate because of because of the risk of the fine bones and movement, but B, because of the arthritis level that they can have after.
Yeah.
And in that joint, it's not a very mobile area. So amputation is something they look at. But again, with a guinea pig, it's rear leg amputation they consider, because they have no way to move forward without a front limb.
Yeah.
So it's actually not a very good potential outcome for her. So and her breathing is a little bit laboured. She's got now other compromised issues like her breathing.
Yeah. That's what I
and
noticed,
it starts to
breathing.
compound with guinea pigs quite well. So I think I actually think that the outcome may be euthanasia for her. Which is, that's not done lightly at all.
Yeah.
But we will check and find. You can see she's actually going.
Yeah.
She's
No,
actually
remember I
staggering
sent you
with
the
her
video?
breathing.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I noticed that breathing, because I was
Yeah.
like, that's like what we see.
Yeah.
When
we're-
humans, because I'm a
exactly.
registered nurse. So I was
Yeah,
like,
you see
she's
the same
labouring
thing.
it. Yeah.
And she's not wanting to move. She's not weight bearing at all in that front left paw.
It's okay.
So that's what's happened. And regardless of how it's happened, sometimes we can't do everything to put that right, and it's kind of to let them go.
Yeah, of
So-
course. Yeah.
So I'm 99% accurate.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going on with her.
Yeah.
So so we will give her some pain relief now.
Good. Yeah.
And we just, it's the sort of thing as well, you cannot heal it
Yeah.
unless it's in a position where you can have it calcify.
Yeah.
It becomes a loose part of your body.
Yeah,
You can
of
imagine if
course.
your arm was broken through,
Yeah.
if it didn't mend, it would be flopping off. There are nerves in there, there's
And
pain,
risk
there's
of infection
risk of
anyway, so
all those
yeah.
things, internal bleeding,
Yeah.
So do you think
puncturing lungs, all
she's
sorts of
probably
things.
been hiding this for a while?
Yes, yeah, to lose this amount of weight. She would have dropped the weight quickly, which is matching what you're saying, because
Yeah.
they literally,
It was
to get
fast.
around, she wouldn't want to unless she had to move.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
wouldn't move.
Because that's what the other lady was saying. Like
Mm.
they're really good at hiding. if
Yes.
they're
And then I
sick.
started placing the food because she
Mm.
wasn't walking as much. I just
Mm.
put it right next to her, like literally sit
Yeah.
her on it, so
And then
she
she'd
could
eat.
eat.
Yeah, but she probably wouldn't also feel like eating a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You can see how fluffed up she is. That's
Yeah.
called thermoregulation. So she's not maintaining her heat very well, her body heat. So she's got a lot going on because of the break in that
Of
area.
course, yeah.
Yeah. So when you say the other lady, who was that?
Oh no.
Oh, just okay. I was just one of the members. Okay. Yeah. So she's really labouring. I would actually even encourage you to take her down to Hornsby. You could do that now if they're open.
Yeah.
And be with her. But let me just check. They may have finished at 1. We may be too late. But yeah, I actually think that would be the kindest thing. I'm just going to put her in there so she stays warm. You can give her a little cuddle in there.
Yeah.
But I think we've actually missed their time frame. But yeah, that is the kindest outcome for her. They won't take that lightly either. Let me just see. I think we've missed them.
I knew something was wrong with her.
Yeah, it's very seriously wrong.
Yeah. Because it was just a dramatic change. Molly's always been fast and, skittish, and then just.
No. Yeah, it's closed.
It's
Okay. So, what we'll do is we'll give her some pain relief here, and then we'll get her checked. They're open early in the morning, but I'll isolate that limb just so she's not moving. She's just sitting on pain relief.
Yeah.
And we may even get her up to Sash tonight because it's quite extreme what's going on there. Okay. Well, it's good for you to know exactly what it is.
Yeah, because I didn't want to leave without knowing what had happened. Because
No, she's had a substantial
I knew something
trauma
had
there. And look, guinea pigs do have accidents. We've had many piggies that have been inside CNC cages, and one in particular has the best setup ever. And they're hopping in and out of their little hideys and started limping.
Yeah.
Came up here, had a broken leg.
That's what I noticed first.
They
That
do.
was
They're like us. They have accidents.
Toppling.
Yeah, she's toppling because she can't weight bear on there at all.
That's
so
what it was happening.
the kindest thing is actually to do that.
Yeah.
Just
Do you want to have a cuddle?
I wonder if Andrew Morgan is available.
It's all right.
Let me just see if we may get Asquith. Hold on. Because she's really quite urgent.
So Maxi may possibly have to find another friend.
Yeah, we will find a friend for Maxi. Yeah.
Maxi's good.
Yeah.
But Maxi was never as fast as Molly. Like, he doesn't run around like her.
No, closed as well.
What is the time? I've lost all aspect of time today. What is it?
It is now
The
3:20.
Oh,
yeah, they all tend to shut around 1,
yeah.
and it's all the COVID
because it's a
thing.
Saturday, as well.
Yeah, so they're
Does he
all
cuddle?
closed.
Okay.
Right, so first thing I'll do is I'll get her some pain relief. Let's just do that. You can just bring her over to me. So we'll get that on board. First little girl. Will help. No, you've got a big problem there. Okay. And yeah, just give her a little cuddle, then we'll leave her with. Where's Maxi?
Maxi, he's
over there.
over here.
Yeah.
There he is. Yes, that's it.
A bit of hair loss under there, okay?
I'm glad you brought him up actually. He's what's he been eating today? He's got bloat. See that tummy's like a
Yeah,
bouncing,
it is. Yeah.
it's tight as anything, but he's got a bit of bloat. We'll just give him some thick stuff now. Maxi.
Get him both lettuce and capsicum.
It's the lettuce that's done it.
Oh, okay.
We've given him lettuce.
He
He's got
He
cereal.
ate a lot.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought him straight up because that will kill him. That'll continue
Oh,
to.
really?
Yeah, that will. It's really enormous on him now. So little guy,
If
we're
he,
gonna.
do you mean if he eats
Too
the
much?
normal?
Yeah,
Oh,
bloat. Lettuce gives them bloat if they're not getting it all the time.
Yeah.
And he's really pigged out on it just now.
Yeah.
I'm glad because yeah, a couple of hours from now you'll be in trouble. So, little friend.
But I try not to give him that much. I try and make it even with like the capsicum and the carrot and all that.
Yeah,
Is it
no,
maybe
he's-
because is it make a difference if he eats really fast as well?
No, he's just gobbled it. And his system isn't
Oh.
used to it. And as they age and get a bit older, they're a bit more vulnerable to it as well. But yeah, he's got a bad case of bloat from them. So I'm really glad you've got them here actually today because he probably would not get through this in a couple of hours. We'll be monitoring him quite close. Yeah, don't need that much. This much we've got. Yeah, it can kill them. Oh, yeah. Come on. Get them into that. I'm also going to give him some charcoal, which I'll mix up. So I'll give him for cuddle for a minute. Just gonna get that.
He's eating my phone because a meal that I bring for me.
This is a lifesaver. I can do. So we're just going to mix some of this is charcoal. If I've not shown anyone what this is, we're going to mix some of that up.
How long were you in there? Well, I had to hold my breath a lot. Yeah, I was fine. This is great.
Yeah, so when you get piggies that are not used to specific diets, I can do it this way. And I understand you've given it to him as a treat because you're surrendering them. But yeah, he's obviously enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And it's nearly killed him. So it's not funny, but it's sort of killing with love. So this is how we mix up the charcoal, which gets on everything. Syringe it, yeah. I'm going to syringe him some of this in a moment, and we'll do it again in a couple of hours. So we just do it like this. He can actually have up to here, a mil of that. that underweight now. And the little guy. And those two things together will really get on top of this. For Maxi, who is going to come off the grass right now because the grass is greens and we don't want to add any more greens into the mix for him. He needs to be on hay right now. Oh boy, this will help. It'll help, Maxi. Put your little black mouth now. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. So that little tummy tum here, it's quite. Oh, here we go. He's already doing a poop. Shoo. That's all the lettuce starting to come through. Yeah. It's better out than in. And we're going to give him some little tummy massages as well.
She was trying to jump out.
Okay. All right, let's hand you over.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to give him to one of our volunteers to nurse. If you want to say bye to him first, you can do that, and then they're going to give him a little tummy massages to help. Okay. Right. But yeah, I'm glad that you came up today because if it were tomorrow, you may not have had him, and you'd be wondering what happened.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, thank you for rescuing her because I know she was running around your backyard or something
She was.
when you
She
first
just-
found her.
Yeah, we just saw her in the backyard and we've had her for 2 years now, a little bit over. Then we came to get Maxi from here
Yeah,
because she was alone. So,
that's right. Was Maxi his original name?
Yeah,
Or is that? Yeah, I think it
was
was.
actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why we just kept it.
Kept the name going. Yeah, because I think we've only had 2 Maxis here.
Yeah.
The other one was an orangey coloured Maxi. And I was thinking, I think it was Maxi.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. I can find his original details. So
Yeah.
go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they will hopefully be okay. She won't be like. Yeah, I do not hold out a good prognosis on that, but we will get an X-ray to confirm before anything's done.
Yeah.
They're closed right now, but she's on pain relief, and we'll keep her in an isolated space.
Yeah. I gave a little donation as well to.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
To help with.
Thank you.
I knew Molly had something going on.
Yeah,
like
she's.
significant.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But I don't hold out a lot of hope on that. I think. Yeah. It's really, really sad, but it's quite.
I'd rather
It's completely
that way than her
displaced.
being in pain.
Yeah, definitely. The other issue we've got is that when we look at surgical intervention, there are only. In fact, I've never seen anyone do that particular surgery. So. But, actually coordinating that and finding that, given she's already weight compromised, she's so thin. Like, you put an animal through surgery that's already compromised, the chance of actually getting through that becomes an issue in itself. So all these things have to be, she's so thin now. So it may actually be kindest to look at that. And that's what we have to evaluate. So, but I've never actually seen anyone do that surgery on them.
Yeah.
And it's for the reasons that I explained. Like wildlife go through exactly the same thing. It's tragic. It's really, really sad. But it's she's look at her. Yeah, she's trying. She's really struggling.
Yeah, see, and she topples. And
she
gets
can't.
herself
She's
back
like,
up.
like you imagine if your shoulder wasn't there, the pain level would be massive. But she's trying, and no. Okay. No. Well, Maxi can go down with her, but I'll put him on a cloth in there. So let's
On the cloth,
get him. So he can stay down on the cloth. Is there a cloth in there? That towel can go in.
Yeah. And you know, in the appointments we have here, we probably have normally that have had an outcome like that. So you know, it's not an everyday thing at all. Yeah. But something has happened in that region. Yeah. Even like things happen. You do. Yeah. So something has happened with her. We can't change that, but you know, we can't have her left like that either. So I'm really glad you brought her up because that's she's guarding that shoulder. The position she's in that there, she's guarding it away so no one jumps on me. Like she's really is guarding. He's trying to do his point. That medicine will soon stop working, which is good. And I'll get into it. Yeah, I do appreciate all the work you do. Yeah, I didn't know anyone before the vet. I'm very much. They wouldn't have picked it up. No, when they say, "Oh, we don't specialize in that," they wouldn't have picked it up unless you had an exotic vet. Yeah, that's what they said. The exotic vet. Yeah, but even there, you've had a guinea pig 2 weeks. It has been in there for pneumonia. Yeah, and she had to put it back to be checked and rechecked because it was just so. And this guinea pig had a habit of just walking. Yeah. It would walk, or someone somewhere picked up and it just maybe. Yeah. Front board, rear board, completely broken. So we made casts for it. She's got some in. Oh, really? That's amazing. Yeah, but she was actually in for it. Yeah. I said, no, the pneumonia's all bred out. She's fine, just keep reading it. Oh, girl, I have 2 broken feet. Like, because it was just a secondary thing, and that's what happens, this compounding effect. Because even when they go off their food, they'll often not eat as much, so their teeth start to grow faster. Yeah. Like all this compounding comes on board, and she was so proud of that. Yeah, that shoulder it's just not stable. The shoulder, she's not the ball. Something there is the problem. Which has been loved by you. Oh, it was on for a long time. It was great for lots of photos, lots of videos, lots of memories. And it was good. And yeah, they do that make us very happy. Yeah, they're happy. Like Molly, that's why I said Molly's not doing the work. Like she's always the crazy one. No. The crazy one, yeah. And however long she's been masking it, she's defining it. So, but I'd say 2 weeks, somewhere in that time frame to lose that amount of weight because she is all bone. Yeah. Well, I say bye to her. I'll take them home.
No,
Thank
that is okay. It's very sad. Okay, so I think. Have we seen Di?
No one else.
She'll be coming shortly. So she's. What time are we now? You're getting.
The temperature is 35.
It is dropping, isn't it? It's way cooler. 3:35. Yeah. So she will turn up in a moment, I think. Okay, back to the chat. Hi everyone. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye. I'm sorry.
No, I feel for you, but I totally understand.
Hi everyone. I'm just coming back to the chat. Fit Skinny Vision. Hello. So you're relaxing today? I know. Carolee hugs. It's really take time for yourself. Yeah, that's absolutely important. Do take time. Maybe I can move this way a bit. Does that help? Hang on. Let's try it this way. Yeah. Okay, that's better. All right. Because we have to go off 2 different screens. Sorry. I don't know why we couldn't get the other camera working. It's just one of those technical issue days. Um, So Fitz says, Marsha trying, in a sense, relieved knowing Jane isn't suffering any longer. She was 7 years old. So I'm sorry you lost a girl. So she did have a long life, but I only adopted her in Jane. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's heartbreaking. Like the 2 that were just surrendered, if you've not been watching, one of them has a complete trauma injury to the shoulder. It will result in euthanasia. So it's really devastating for the family. The other one, in knowing that they're surrendering them today, they gave them a great big pile of lettuce and has massive bloat, picked him up and he's like got an exploding stomach. So he's just been put on some serious medication to get on top of that, because a few hours from now he would pass. So, they were doing that with love, but sadly we'll spend the last of her time here. She's on pain relief now, but she's, there's not a lot can actually be done with an injury in that situation. I've not seen it done, but we'll be investigating that. But I think euthanasia will be the kindest outlook. She's also compromised. She's got so little weight on her. She's she's got lots of issues. Eating is not one of those, and she's lost lots of weight. And that just shows you how serious the trauma is. So I thought it was funny. It says, what causes a male piggy to be so tame that he never humps or dominates other piggies? I thought it was rare, but it's not that rare. No, it's not. I feel like all male piggies are intact, would want to hump. No, they don't. Male guinea pigs have hormone levels which enact the behavior that they show. So if they've got a high hormonal level, they do tend to want to do a lot of humping, a lot of dominance, a lot of those sorts of behaviors. If their levels are much lower, then they don't. Now, over the life of a guinea pig, that goes up and down. So when we look at peak hormonal load, we're looking at around 6 months of age to about 1.5 years of age. And then after that, it starts to step down and dissipate, which is why it's much easier to bond older males, because they've actually got a lower hormonal load. But there's a double whammy to that effect, in that you are looking at behavioral issues that are on board as well. Because when guinea pigs have hormonal issues which cause them to be dominant, and they dominate or attack or make another guinea pig angry, the other one is left with trying to learn how to react. What is the reactive phase? And they can do a few things. They can stay still, which is freezing. They can flee, try and run away, which is fright. And they can fight, stand and fight. So there's 3 behaviors there that they can use. And if they tend to succeed in one of those behaviors, it becomes almost a natural go-to in any situation. That is a learnt behavior. So I hope that makes sense, that there are 2 things at play there. One is a hormonal load and one is a behavioral learnt behavior. So yes, the answer is yes, you can have males that literally don't want to hump everything, and that they're quite happy and content, and they're really good. Where males are desexed, of course, it affects their hormonal loads, which are lower, and it also impacts behavioral issues, because if it's done early enough, they haven't learnt the behaviors that go along with that. If it's done later on, they may know the behaviors or their go-tos. So age and the levels that they're at play a great part in knowing which ones are like it. So I hope that answers it. It's a bit of a waffle. Here we go. There. So I hope we've talked about that many times before in here on the YouTube channel. And Yeah, it's why it works. So, it is getting quite cold here. It's chilly weather. I think in the Northern Hemisphere you're heading into summer, but it's really bizarre in that we have now, we're in autumn, we're heading into winter, the temperatures are definitely dropping. But what's really fascinating is that because we've had so much rain, like a year's rain in April, the equivalent of a year's rain in April, I sort of feel like winter's done, but hasn't yet happened. So, we'll wait and see what takes place. Oh goodness, look at that. Hairs all over the place. Whew. Okay. So, we have got, let me think. I don't think we heard from, let's try and think of his name.
Is it on the list?
No. Suzanne, you know who I mean. He was going to come up today. Didn't hear from him. We'll find out. Mitchell. Thank you, Mitchell. Yeah, Mitchell. Mitchell, you were on top of it more than I was. Mitchell, we have not heard from. All right, so nothing there, which is great. So it's really just dye that's coming up. So I might actually wind up the live stream, I think, so that we can, because there's some shorter stuff I've really got to get on before all this unloading and stuff takes place, which is going to be a nightmare. Yeah. So thank you, everyone. I keep going here, but you're here now. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And thank you, Laura and Suzanne, for being here. Do you want to come and wave hi to everyone while they're coming down? Thank you to our moderators who are online. So we have a number of you there. Jake, I thought it was funny. And Marsha, who does the timestamps. We value them so much. Thank you. And we will. Oh, thank you, Marsha. I hope you get power back soon. Is it a storm or something?
Oh, it's over there.
I'll have to go back to the earlier part of the chat.
We'll go either side.
Sorry.
Yes. Hello.
Our wonderful volleys today.
Nursing her.
So I thought it was funny. Did you mean that a tame guinea pig may not know how to defend himself? A tame guinea pig has not had necessarily learned behaviors of attacking first. It's never been in a situation where they've had to do that. So yes, that is very possible. Absolutely. If they've been loved, looked after well, housed well, it doesn't mean they won't learn that, but it does mean that they may never have been in a situation where they've had to learn it. Absolutely. Yeah. In fact, I think that earlier boy today, the little white piggy that came in, has not had a buddy, has he?
Not
So
for
for a long
no,
for a long time. He's just calm, chilled. He thinks everything is fine. Yeah, he has not learned that. So yeah, definitely. All right. So that's it from us, guys, for today. A bit shorter than normal. And we didn't have an adoption day last weekend because schools went back. So it made sense to run it all today. Technical issues and everything. It's like, oh, it's just unbelievable. It was fine yesterday and not today. So we'll work it out. But anyway, thank you for joining us and for liking what we do. Pop any questions down below. If you're joining this and watching later, pop any questions. We do follow them in the chat and we get you the answers that you need, hopefully. And we will see you all again soon. Take care for now, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Bye.